Hi there, I'm Sally King, also known as Menstrual Matters. Welcome to my bedroom. This is during lockdown in the UK, but actually I've worked from my bedroom for 4 years, so this is my normal life. This is where I do my research and I write my blogs. I hope you're all staying safe and well during this global pandemic. I'm here today to celebrate Menstrual Health Day and to answer a couple of questions put to me by the One World Period event. So the first question was, why do periods matter? Well, they matter to me, and I would say to most people, because it's something that I experience. They're something that a part of my life and just a normal part of the way that the human body functions. But I think on top of that, the reason I really care about this topic and why I started Menstrual Matters is that periods are political. So even though they're a normal part of life and of the human bodies, and in fact without them our species wouldn't be able to keep going, throughout history periods have been used as a way to position women as somehow inferior or weaker, or maybe even somehow ill as a result of their reproductive system, even the healthy functioning of the reproductive system. And this idea of periods, just because they involve menstrual fluid which has some blood in it, which can stain clothing, it has sort of been abstracted to put a stain on all women, like a sort of moral stain or a stain on our abilities. And that's just not true. There's no evidence to suggest that people who menstruate are any less intelligent, less strong, less able to concentrate even than people who don't. So it's all about understanding and unpicking a lot of these usually gender myths that influence our knowledge and understanding about the reproductive system. How is COVID affecting people or their periods in the UK? Well, several people have been in touch with me to sort of let me know that their period pain, their anxiety levels, and perhaps some other symptoms just before or during menstruation have been a lot worse or a lot more noticeable during the lockdown. This is quite understandable. Obviously, nothing has changed dramatically with your sex hormones. They're doing their normal thing. They circulate, their growth hormones essentially, and what they're there for is to try and trigger ovulation and then the menstruation sort of after that. And they're carrying on as usual. But what happens is your underlying level of anxiety and stress have been raised, because being in lockdown is a stressful situation. And even if you're not consciously aware that you're more anxious, your body knows. So it doesn't have a brain as such, but your body will always respond to even your subconscious thoughts and beliefs. And so being in this situation that we're all in, where we're more isolated from each other, we're being forced to change our daily activities, the way that we work, the way that we interact with people. Our body is attuned to that, and there'll be changes in other sorts of hormones like blood sugars and stress hormones and sort of other things that happen in our body will respond, and it will result in I'd say most people are experiencing a little bit more anxiety than is usual. Other mood changes might include low mood, feeling a bit more lonely. Again, this isn't so much your menstrual cycle making you feel this way, it's the external environment being one that is making you feel a bit more isolated. And then the normal and natural changes as part of your menstrual cycle just make you more sensitive to those experiences. So thanks everybody, and do get in touch. And the website is www.menstrual-matters.com. Thank you, bye bye.